Hello? Yes, my friend, you are talking to me.
Yes, hi there. Okay, so I spoken to you a while ago, if
Yeah.
you remember,
Yeah, I
and
remember you
you
told me you
just
want to bring a shake, right?
yeah.
Okay, and what happened?
Okay, I couldn't find one. Okay,
All right.
that's willing to talk to you, to be honest. Okay,
Mm.
but I asked them the question about Mary and Harun.
Mary and
If you
Harun. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So just to give you the context again,
Okay.
it was about the mentioning of Mary as the sister of Harun in the Quran.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So I asked Islamic channel, Islamic QA. I've recorded what they said. Can I just play it for you? Is that okay?
You can. It's okay. But yeah, go ahead.
Just tell me if you can hear it, okay?
Okay.
Israel accused Maryam alayhi salam, who had given birth by the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to Isa alayhi salam, and they addressed her as Ya Ukhta Harun, O sister of Aaron, or Harun alayhi salam. Sorry, just a quick thing. It's only going to be 3 minutes, okay?
No
So I'm just
problem.
going to play.
Okay.
What is this a reference to? Now, there is the claim, or how do we understand this? Why didn't they call her by her name? Who is she? Who is this? The sister of Harun. Who is this in Harun? There is a view, or a number of interpretations to this, that she had a brother or a half-brother. However, there's no strong evidence to support that, number one. Secondly, that what is said is that this was a style of language that, as the brother rightly mentioned, and he quoted the caller, that is, Imam Ibn Kathir, rahimahullah, in his tafsir. But there's also a hadith of Mughirah ibn Shu'bah, radiallahu anhu, that the people would refer at times to a righteous individual and refer them to a righteous individual of the past who had a very, very high status. Okay? So they knew, as at the time, that Maryam was a very devout worshipper. So as Ibn Kathir, he says in his tafsir, that Ya Ukhta Harun, O sister of ay Shabihatu Harun fil ibadah, the one who resembles Harun in his worship. Okay? So it's not necessarily that it's a genealogy or lineage matter. It's not necessarily a lineage matter, but merely a reference to a righteous person of the past. So they used to, because, mashallah, that Maryam alayhi salam was a very devout worshipper. The mother of Jesus alayhi salam was a very devout worshipper. And Harun alayhi salam was a very devout worshipper, a prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That there was a resemblance in the amount of ibadah that they used to do. So she was linked to that. This is maybe one of the stronger arguments, if not the strongest argument, to say this is actually not an argument, rather an explanation as to what it means. As for, actually, no, there's a lineage link. There's a lineage link. And there is also the claim that, well, Harun was from one tribe and Maryam alayhi salam was from a different tribe. Now here, the Quran must be making a mistake, because Maryam was from this tribe, and Harun being from Levi tribe. This is a mistake. No. The Quran does not make a mistake. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not make a mistake. This is not in reference to somebody else, Miriam, and this is Maryam, not at all. So, in fact, Ibn Kathir, rahimahullah, in his book, Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya, in his history book, the beginning and the end, he said this is a long old argument that the Ahlul Kitab, that they bring up from time to time, but it has been answered very clearly. And alhamdulillah, the answers are very, very simple, very straightforward. So there is no misunderstanding concerning this. The strongest view is that it's reference to Maryam alayhi salam, to Harun alayhi salam, in their, of course, from the righteous people, and the way that she would be devoted. And that was it. So,
All right. Who is the one who's talking, if you don't mind to tell me?
I don't remember his name, to be completely honest with you. He was a imam that was on Islamic channel. So have you heard of this channel before?
I don't know what channel you are talking about, but if you can give us the recording so we can add it to the videos here, that would be good. Let me show you what your friend he did.
Yeah.
You know the story of Ka'b al-Ahbar when he came to Aisha, and Aisha, and he told her Aisha, you know, Muhammad was not there. It says here, and this is hadith reported many times, and this is Sahih hadith. حدثني يعقوب قال ثنا ابن علي blah 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 that عن محمد بن سيرين that Ka'b, he came to Aisha and he says that his statement يا أخت هارون, he says he is not Harun, he cannot be Harun, the brother of Moses. Aisha, she said to him, you are a liar, and the prophet, he told the truth. He said, well, according to what I know, there's a 600 years between them. So as you see here, Aisha herself in the time of Muhammad, and she lived in the house of Muhammad, which means Muhammad never mentioned before that he don't mean literally that she is really the sister of Aaron, correct? Otherwise, why Aisha? She's accusing the guy to be a liar, correct?
Yeah, just give me a second. I can see it on the screen now. Give me a second.
And let me open it to you actually from Al-Qurtubi. So you can, you know, you can have page number and etc. You know, better than I will open or At-Tabari, whatever you wish. This is the official government website of the kingdom. Actually, this is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir. Let's go with Ibn Kathir first. You know, let us see here.
And while you do that, just to confirm, from the Bible, Mary is from the tribe of Judah, Moses and Aaron from Levi, correct?
Exactly. Here,
okay.
Read with me carefully. It says, أن كعبا قال إن قوله يا أخت هارون ليس بهارون أخي موسى. قال فقالت له عائشة كذبت. قال يا أم المؤمنين إن كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قاله فهو أعلم وأخبر وإلا فإني أجد بينهما 600 سنة. قال فسكتت في هذا في عائشة, she was mute. So Aisha, she accused the guy to be a liar for what saying? For he's saying he is not really, he cannot be the brother, you know, because there's 600 years between them, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Which means until this moment, Muhammad never opened his mouth. And then when Muhammad he came back and Aisha, she told him what Ka'b al-Ahbar, he said, he's a Jew who became supposedly a Muslim. Muhammad now he need to fix it, but it's too late. But look what happened. If we go to the Al-Quran, we will find that according to the Quran, who is the father of Imran? Sorry, Imran is the father of who?
According to the Quran?
Yeah?
According to the Quran is Maryam.
Maryam, thank you very much. So Mary is the daughter of Imran, but Imran is the father of Moses and Aaron.
Sorry, let me just double check. Let me double check. 1 second.
No, you are right. You know, وَإِذْ قَالَتْ امرأة عمران ربي إني نذرت لك ما في بطني. Chapter 3, verse number 35. You can open it. You do not need to look for it. I just give you the verse.
No, yeah, I heard it. Okay.
Yeah. So the Muhammad again, he is too late. He cannot fix it. And the reason for that, Muhammad, he heard that Aaron, he have her sister. Her name literally, her name is Maryam, not Mary, Maryam. All right. Maryam is really sister of Aaron. Muhammad, he heard that. So now suddenly he thought that Mary and Maryam is the same one, and Maryam is the sister of Aaron, and their father is the same father. Who is the name of the father of? Why the Jews? I mean, why the Christian? Even the name of Mary, father, they will change. Everything will change. I mean, come on. The book written 600 years before Muhammad. So Muhammad, he thought that this is the same person. And even he called the name even wrong. It's Umram, not Umran, but because he did not know how to pronounce the Jewish name correctly as usual. So وَإِذَا قَالَتْ امرأة عمران, so the wife of Imran, who is this woman? She is the mother of Mary. And the whole chapter now is called Alu Imran. And the chapter is talking about who? Talking about Moses, Aaron, and Mary. This is the family of Imran. Yeah, you know, and you know, when the Muslim they try, the answer they gave you is again a duct tape for mistakes of Muhammad. What do you think, Yaqub? Why you don't ask this guy, this gentleman who gave the answer in that channel, you know, to give me his Skype? I will call him. You don't need to call me. I will call him right now. What do you think?
No, you see what I'm trying to. Okay, so there's two things going on at the moment. So the first thing is the guy who I called. He is a guy who comes on Islamic Channel, a TV station in the UK.
No
every day
problem.
at
He can
12
call me.
o'clock.
I can call him during the time he is doing his show. No problem. That
Okay,
even
I will
that
send,
that even would be better. So people
I'll
who
send
watch
you.
the TV, they will see, and people who they are on YouTube, they will see, and people will be the judge.
Yeah, so I'll send you the number and the time so you can do that.
I don't call number. I have to call Skype. I don't I don't have the phone to call. Yeah, so I use only Skype. These days because of the internet. I mean, who need even a phone to call? Everything is for free.
No, that's fine. I will reach out and get them to contact you through Skype. Also, there's a Islamic organization that I've been made aware of, and I've told them that they need to debate you, because otherwise, it's not a good look for Islam. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It doesn't look. And as you see, Muslims are leaving Islam left and right here,
Yeah.
Each time we go in a debate with somebody, Muslims, they have no answer. They retreat. And, and the sheikhs are retreating because simply the cover-up time is over, and, when he said that because what Harun was devoted, well, who is more devoted, Harun or Moses?
No. Do you see? You're right. You're right. It doesn't make sense.
He should call her the sister of Moses. Why he said Harun?
Yeah.
Why he mentioned her than Harun? And who is the more important? Even for the Jews, who is more important, Aaron or Moses?
It's Musa. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I wanna call them by the greatest the greatest person, I call her by the greatest. Well, the greatest at that time is Moses, is not Aaron. So even the answer is very silly and it doesn't make any sense. And why Muhammad, he did not mention from the beginning? Well, you guys, okay, isn't it the Muslim, they say the Quran is made so clear? So why the Quran now here is not making it clear and causing confusion? Ya Ukhta Harun. And why the Jews, who they are Jews, and Jews, they are very tribal people, they are tribe. They are, even they look at each other differently based on the tribe. They even discriminate each other based on tribe too. So why a person who don't belong to that tribe, they call her, oh, sister of Aaron? She is not even from there. She have nothing to do with that tribe. So how suddenly she become from there?
No, I understand what you're saying. I think what you're saying makes more sense.
Well,
I won't say.
Well, I hope, my friend Muhammad, soon you will leave Islam too, and because if the Muslim, they keep the Muslim sheikhs, they keep running away, and I am the one keep begging you, as you see, each time you call me, how many times already? Each time you call me, I said, why you don't bring me a sheikh, Yaqub? You see, so it's better to get the one who can answer me from you, like copying from him to me between us. Why do we need the middleman? That's here we go. Deal with the guy, and I promise you I will speak very nice to them, as long as they are people who respect themselves. The same, like, you notice that the way I talk to Muslims is different than the person. If he is rude, I will be rude with him. Have I been rude to you ever?
Nope.
You speak nice, I speak nice to you. Why only be rude to you? So and I'm sure they will be speaking nice too. They are sheikhs, supposedly they should be, so they are welcome. They can say their opinion. They can give the reference. And as you see, even Aisha, she accused the guy to be a liar. She did not say, oh, okay, I will tell them. She said, you are a liar. And you don't say to a person you are a liar unless you are sure. And that means he made her angry. And that means the answer he gave, it's an insult. He just told her, your prophet is false prophet. How in the world he made Miriam the sister of Aaron? And according to him, according to the hadith, there is 600 years between them. Anything else, Yaqub? I gave you many things. I don't know. This is the only thing you asked them?
You see, CP.
Yeah.
I asked them a few questions.
All right.
This wasn't the most important one, as you can imagine, but I asked them some other questions where it doesn't make sense to me. Okay.
Okay.
The answers I got were not good. Let me just be very honest.
What the question you gave them?
Okay. You know, there's a verse in the Quran that says the Jews say Uzair is the son of Allah.
Exactly.
While the Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. Such are their baseless assertion. You know, Surah 9:30, I think.
Right.
Yeah, Surah Tawbah. Yeah.
Yeah. وقالت اليهود.
Exactly. I said to them that Uzair isn't. I don't know any Jews who say this. You know, because it's not in their scriptures.
Right.
And I said, why would the Prophet or Allah make such an assertion when we know the Jews never believed this? And they told me that it was a certain sect of the Jews.
Certain sect. First of all, if you read the Quran verse, it says, "And the Jews," they say. Correct.
There is no sect, and you're right. It's all the Jews.
And you know, actually, not only that, some scholars they try to fix it. They say there was only one Jew. But how it is one Jew? And the Quran says the Jews, al-Yahud. You know? So here Muhammad again making another poo-poo. He heard something very funny, very weird. There's no Uzair in the whole Bible, actually. You will not even find this name, Uzair. Doesn't exist.
No, but he's a guy from the... Yes, I know. Talmud, right? He's one of the priests. Sorry, not Talmud. He's
no, you see, in the translation, they put Ezra, but this is not Uzair. There's a huge difference between Ezra and Uzair. You see, Arabic, my friend, Yaqub, Arabic and Hebrew, they share same letters. So there is no need to switch letters. Like if I say Muhammad, because, you know, in English, we don't have the letter correct?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so if the Jews, they have Uzair, it should be Uzair there. If this is the name, Imran, correct? Imran. Right? So there's no need to switch the letter, but there's no such a name. This name does not exist. Another example, in the Quran, it says that the Christian and the Jews, they worship their rabbis and their monks.
Yes, that's true.
But we don't. That's false. You know, not a single Christian do that. You know, and this is a chapter 9, verse number 39. So how in the world it says here that the Jews and the Christian, they took their rabbis and their monks as their gods, arbaban, not as lords only, as gods, min dunillahi and wal masih. And if you speak Arabic, you know that this is grammatically wrong, because you just said now they are worshiping their rabbis and their monks instead of Allah and the Messiah. So they should worship who? Only Allah and the Messiah. What kind of Arabic is this? And then the Muslim, they say, you are lying. It doesn't say that. Read it. It says, اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم. They took their rabbis. There's a website, Islam.com, whatever, you know, Quran.com. Go there. You can move the mouse over the word one by one, and the website will translate each word alone. And you will see it says literally, they took their rabbis, their monks, as God or gods instead of Allah and the Messiah. So what the verse here is saying, they are worshipping their monks and their rabbis instead of worshipping Allah and the Messiah.
Okay.
So here there's two mistakes. Number one, it's not a mistake, it's a lie. We don't worship our monks. Nobody worship a monk, and nobody worship a rabbi. And that's a big fat lie. The whole Bible says your God is one, your God is one, your God is one, your God is one. So how in the world anyone would worship a monk or a rabbi or a bishop? Nobody. We highly respect them, yes. We highly appreciate them, yes. Especially the church father, but we don't worship any.
Can I tell you the way it's been told to me?
Okay.
So the first part of the verse, the way it's been explained to me is that when it says that the Christians and the Jews have taken their rabbis and their priests as gods besides Allah. We've understood this, that that they would make something that is haram halal and something that is halal haram. For example, we would often quote circumcision. You know, it's something that people should do, but it's not something that Christians do because their priests told them that you don't have to do this anymore. So stuff like this is what's being referred to as obeying their rabbis and monks.
First of all, this mean Muhammad or the Quran author, he used the wrong words, because he should say then they obey. I mean, there's a million words in Arabic. Instead of arbaban mean they're gods, right? Arbaban mean God, Rabbi.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So he is using the wrong word, and this is a lie. And secondly, first of all, not all the Christians agree about circumcision, if it is necessarily or not. And you know, the Bible never denied that circumcision is there, and even Jesus himself, he did it. So where is he was circumcised? Muhammad never been circumcised. So
who said?
Well, show me. I will give you 10,000 years to show me Muhammad being circumcised. What do you think?
Yeah, you're probably right, actually, because
so Muhammad is a hypocrite. He is making circumcision as a big deal when he himself never circumcised. Why he never circumcised? You know, doesn't make sense. Isn't he a person who claimed that he is following Moses, the step of Moses? And he claimed that he is following the steps of Jesus, and he is claiming that he is following the steps of the Torah, and then he himself is never been circumcised. And you know, the Bible speaks about circumcision of the spirit or the heart before, more important than circumcision of the private part. The private part circumcision was a very reason, like the Muslims now. You ask them, why you pray in the direction of the Kaaba? They say, so Allah, he said to us, so Allah can recognize you. Right? Okay. The Jews, they have their own tattoo. Let us say. They have their own way to know who is a Jew, who's not. They used to kidnap their children. How they know if the person is a Jew or not? Nobody does circumcision except them. So when they kidnap your child, and then after 50 years later, you are a Jew, you know that you are a Jew, because simply you are circumcised. So there is, you know, there is a reason for circumcision. I'm not saying this is the only reason. I'm just saying you, this is a way to be recognized too as a nation who worship the true God. But it's not what make you a believer is circumcision. And here you see, this is a contradiction for the Quran. Is it true that Allah, he is the one who cursed, the one who changed, you know, the way Allah, he created people? Okay. So those who do that, Allah, he cursed them. Okay, how in one hand you say...
I know what you're talking about, but I know the verse you're referring to, sorry. But let me just say this.
Yeah.
You know that the Quran says that وَمَا يَنْتِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. Yeah, it says that, you know, everything that the Prophet says is just a revelation revealed, you know? So to Najm, sorry, let me just find the reference for you.
Yeah. What does have to do with our, you know, I mean, the question?
That the point I'm trying to say is that yes, you're right that the Quran does say that, you know, and Allah curses the one who mutilates himself.
Yeah, but
the Prophet told us that Allah says that, you know, we should circumcise, because we find circumcision in the Hadith, correct?
Exactly.
And this is a you know, something the Prophet said, and everything that the Prophet says comes from Allah. You know what I mean? And if you refer to 53 verse 4, sorry, Surah 53 ayah 4,
okay,
that tells you that nor does he speak of his own whims, it is only a revelation sent to him. So everything that he speaks is revelation in this sense.
Yeah, but here, you know, you see, here we have a problem now. Who is the one who made people change the way Allah made you look like? Shaitan or Allah?
When you, for example, you cut your hair, or
If you
sorry,
cut, if you do anything, any change to your body, you know, anything,
Mhm.
who is the one who
We
do
can,
that? Isn't it the Quran say this is shaitan?
mm-hmm.
Is it correct? In chapter 4,
Yeah,
verse 119?
yeah.
Okay. So if somebody make a tattoo, this is from Satan. If somebody put an earring, this is from Satan. If somebody make a hole, this is from Satan. If somebody made a wig, this is from Satan. If somebody. So how circumcision became Islamic now?
Mm-hmm. Okay, because like I said, in the hadith, you know, anything the Prophet says is revelation revealed.
So it
Do you
doesn't
see what I
matter, but
mean?
there's a contradiction. If the one who changed the way Allah, he made you look like, I mean, Muhammad, he cursed even women for taking hair from their face. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So which one is big? Taking hair from your face or cutting a piece of your penis? Which one really changed the way Allah created you? If a woman, she take hair from her face, she is not changing anything. It's hair.
Hey, can I ask you something? Are you trying to look? I know it doesn't make sense in this sense. I understand, but you know, in Islam we submit to God. You know, for example, there are things that I would believe in your religion. It just doesn't make sense. For example, Jesus being born from a virgin. It doesn't add any more to the story. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It makes sense only in Christianity. In Islam, doesn't make sense. Because why? What is the what is the purpose of this this statement? Nothing in Islam.
Why does it mean something in Christianity? Sorry.
Because Jesus have a father, and the father is God. Who is the one who made Mary have Jesus? God.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the one who made my mother have me? My father. Correct?
So if he was born to Joseph, are you saying that he could not have been the son of God?
If he is born of a Joseph, then he is a son of Joseph. That's it.
But he can't still also be the son of God?
It's not about can't. It's he is not a son of God anymore. He is a son of Joseph. Either he is a son of Joseph or he is not. If he is son of Joseph, then he is son of Joseph. That's it.
But he's the son of Mary as well, right?
Yeah, but Mary, she did not have him from sexual relationship. Mary, she is the vessel of the word of God. So Jesus was born through a human, but he is not even from Mary. This is why when the Messiah, he said to the Jews, what say you of the Christ? They said he is a son of David. He said, well, because this is the understanding of the Jews. And even the Bible called Jesus many times the son of David, you know. But Jesus, he understands, like, you know, we spoke about Mary, you know, she is from the tribe, etc. Now, Jesus himself is a son of David, based in the lineage of how he's born. Okay, that's fine. But literally, he is not. David is where, and Jesus is where. But Jesus himself, he corrected the Jews about their understanding. He said, what say you of the Messiah, of a Christ? He said to them, whose son is he? This is in Matthew chapter 22. They said, well, he is a son of David. He said to them, well, then how David, by his spirit, call him the Lord Jehovah said, for he said, the Lord Jehovah said to my Lord, sit at the right of my hand until I place your enemies under your feet. If therefore David called him the Lord Jehovah, how is he his son? And no man could give him an answer, and no man dared again from that day to question him. So here you see the one who is giving us the explanation. This is not Peter, this is not John, this is Jesus himself speaking. So who is he is son of who? Is he from David? No, he's not. Even David had nothing to do with Jesus, because David, he called him God before Jesus was born from Mary. This is why Jesus said, before Abraham I am. So if Jesus is from Mary, well, how in the world Abraham, he worshiped him and he saw his day? So obviously Jesus, The birth of Jesus, my friend, had nothing to do with the existence of Christ. The birth of Jesus is about the birth of the flesh. And the Father, is the one who is our God, who sent his only Son, the Word of God, and through Mary become a human. He took, the Bible says, he humbled himself. He took the form of the image of a man. Why? Nobody can see God and live in the way he is, literally, you know. That's why even in your Quran, Muhammad trying to copy that, he said when Moses, he went to the fire, he saw a fire in the bushes, right? And this is a story from the Bible, okay? And the Quran says, بُورِكَ مَنْ فِي النَّارِ وَمَنْ حَوْلِهَا. Who was in the fire and who is around it? Do you know?
Who was in the fire?
Who was in the fire? Chapter 27, verse number 8.
Sorry, 1 second, put up. Surah 27, 8. Okay. Okay. Blessed is he who is the fire and whatever is around it. Glory be to Allah, the sustainer of all the universe.
Yeah? What do you think? Who was in the fire? And who was around it?
He was called blessed is whoever is at the fire, whoever is around it, and exalted is Allah, Lord of the world. I don't know. Maybe Musa was around the fire for sure.
Yeah, okay, Musa is around the fire, but who is inside in the fire?
There's no one around it. You can't say Allah is inside the fire.
Why
Is
not?
this what you're going to...
Why?
Why would you say that?
Okay, look what happened now. You see, I'm just asking you to see how confused Muslims are, because when Moses, he approached the tree, and the voice of Allah came from the tree, and he told him, "I am Allah." Is that correct?
Yes, it does say that.
Okay, what kind of a tree was that tree? Blessed tree. Is that correct?
Yes.
Why it was blessed?
Because Allah spoke through it.
Is Allah there or not?
He spoke through it.
Is Allah there or not?
I don't know how to answer that question, to be honest. I don't know the answer.
Okay, let me help you. You just said Allah he spoke through it, correct?
Yes.
Does that make it a microphone?
You can see it like this in a way.
Okay. And this microphone have a speaker.
I don't know the nature of it. You know what I mean?
You know, I'm just trying to make it close to understand, right? Okay. But if you read me with my friend Yaqub, if you read the verse carefully, it says, فَلَمَّا أَتَاهَا نُودِيَ مِنْ شَاطِئِ الْوَادِ الْأَيْمَنِ فِي الْبُقْعَ الْمُبَارَكَةِ مِنَ الشَّجَرَةِ أَنْ يَا مُوسَى أَنَا اللَّهُ رَبُّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Nudiya, he was called from the tree in the holy spot, in the holy ground. That's why Allah, he told him to take off his shoes, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so if it's the voice of Allah can come from the sky. He do not need a tree.
Okay, no, you see, this is where I sometimes lose you here, because
the voice is coming from where? The voice coming from where?
If it came from the sky, you would say, why did it not come from the ground?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying why not, because, you know, the Bible mentioned that when Jesus was baptized, a voice from heaven came and he said, "This is my only begotten son." So God, he speaks this way. Why not? But why this time? Hold on. You see, Muhammad is copying the Jews again, but you do not know why. And this is why you do not know why. Because if Islam is a religion, and the Quran says, وَفَصَّلْنَاهُ تَفْصِيلًا, and we made the Quran in great details, correct? Okay, if the Quran is the one explain itself, how come a very simple question no Muslim can answer? Okay, so now was Allah in the tree, or the voice of Allah is in the tree? Here, if you say the voice of Allah is in the tree, that means the Muslim, they separated between Allah and his voice.
So, no, not necessarily.
Why? Why? The voice of the voice of Allah. What is the voice? What is the voice is?
It's your communication that comes out of your
No,
voice
the
box.
voice is a wave, right, of energy.
Sure.
Okay, so this wave it travel and reach the ear or the one who can hear it, which means not all voices we can hear depend in our the frequency, correct? Like dogs can hear things, we hear different things. So when Allah he spoke from the tree, Moses he did not hear the voice coming from anywhere except from the tree, correct? Okay, he did not hear it from behind the tree, from the top of the tree, from beside the tree, from the tree. Are we correct?
You're correct. Yeah.
Okay, that means the voice is coming from there, and Allah must be there then. Because if Allah is in the heaven, why the voice is not coming from heaven? Who need the fire anyway? Who need a tree? What is the point of this tree and what the point of this fire? Do you know?
I don't know. No.
Muhammad is again copying a story. In Islam does not make any sense. It doesn't make sense.
So why does that happen? Tell me.
You know, for us, God he appeared in many ways. He came to Abraham as a man. He came to Moses as a fire. So God he appeared in the way he wished. The Muslim cannot explain that. They don't dare to say, well, this is fire. You know, this is God. This is the light of God. They don't dare because they are confused. They are stealing the story from somebody else. Okay, what is this fire? I asked you from the beginning, why it says blessed is the one who is in the fire. You said to me, this cannot be God, correct?
I'm not going to deny this. Muslims, I don't think any Muslim will say that was
okay,
Allah.
but why, who is the one saying blessed is the one in the fire?
Allah is saying it.
Why Allah says blessed is the one in the fire?
Allah can bless whom he wills.
No,
right?
no, this is not a question now. Why he is saying that? I mean, there's a point, you see. If you have a God, this God, he is not a fool who speak as like blah, 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 you know, like somebody lost his mind, right? He says things for a reason. Do I agree that things are said for a reason?
Yep.
Okay, so blessed is the one who is in the fire. And if Muhammad, he failed to tell you who is in the fire, then there's no point of this verse. Because this is the heart of the verse. When he approached the fire, what happened? He was told, he was told, blessed is the one in the fire. This is the first message this God he gave to Moses. And then the Muslim, they said to us, we do not know what does that mean. How we missed that part? Who is inside the fire? Didn't know.
So you, as a Christian, would say that Allah was in the fire, right? I'm
not saying that. The whole story is a corruption taken from the Bible, and it's became funny because Muhammad, he is adding his own falafel to it. This is why you Muslim, you have no idea what does that mean. Here we go, I'm asking you, and you check all Islamic scholars, nobody have an answer. They start guessing. Some they see angels. What the angels are doing there? Dancing inside the fire? You know, first of all, isn't it the fire? Isn't it the fire is a sign of hell?
Yeah.
Okay. No, so why Allah is in the why this fire is blessed?
Sorry, what did you say? Fire is the sign of hell. Is that what you said?
Yeah, isn't it the Quran says that? Naru Jahannam. The second we go and we look for the word nar, huh? Nar, we will find nar is something, huh?
Yes, but it's not just for hellfire. You know this, right?
It's for what then?
Fire is used for many things, for cooking. I don't know why.
Okay, so who was being cooked inside the fire of the tree of Allah?
I really don't understand how you're linking these two.
I'm trying to understand how Muslim confused are. I'm trying to find out this fire is for what reason? What is this reason?
I don't know.
Is that a real fire or fake fire?
It's a real fire.
Real fire, wonderful. So, but there is somebody is inside the fire, correct?
No, no, no. Allah is speaking through the fire.
Okay, guys, Allah is speaking through the fire, but doesn't say in front of you. Blessed is the one, is in the fire, the one. There's one person is inside the fire, one.
He also blesses the one in the fire, those around it. Okay, I see what you're saying here. No clue. No clue.
So how we can solve this story? See, Muhammad, he copied from the Bible, but the Bible story is different. You know, there's no fire burning the bush. There is a fire, but there's nothing is burning really. And here we find that there is something strange. Muslims cannot explain because it's a theft. So blessed is the one who is in the fire. This is the first message Allah delivered to Moses. If it's not important, then he should not say it. This, the first thing he said to him, this is, you know, I am Allah. Okay. Did he say I am Allah?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. How the voice of Allah saying I am Allah?
It's like, for example, let's say that you're speaking in a big room.
Okay.
And there's a microphone and speaker.
All right.
And in one end of the room, people can hear only through the speaker and they can't see you. And you say, hello everyone, I'm Christian Prince.
Okay.
The speaker, I am Christian Prince, but everyone knows it's not the speaker, but it's the actual person speaking through it. You know.
Okay, but let us think about it this way. So I am because I am not seen, and people do not know they are listening to who, right? Then in order to recognize, you have to say, well, I am Allah, right? So people can recognize you. Okay, but what happened here, that Allah already, he says, I am Allah, and then right away, and the voice is coming from the fire. The voice from the fire says, I am Allah, correct? From the fire.
Yeah. Yep, that's true.
Okay, so from the fire, the voice coming saying, I am Allah, and then blessed is the one who is in the fire. So who is in the fire?
No, the voice that was coming out of fire was saying, I am Allah.
Okay, and the blessed, the one is in the fire. So who's in the fire?
Honestly, I don't know who this one is. Can we?
My friend, let me help you. So if the angel Jibreel was in the fire, then the voice is not coming from Allah, it's coming from Jibreel, correct?
Correct.
Okay.